Hello guys, welcome to the channel. There's something here I want to talk about. I find it pretty amazing how right now the US, we have SpaceX. They recently just landed a rocket called Falcon 9, and they've successfully landed off the coast of the Bahamas. Now this is pretty cool because this is like the first time this has ever happened, according to the US and all these media outlets talking about this. So right now they're saying that this was a mission called Starlink, where, SpaceX, Elon Musk is the CEO of SpaceX, and this rocket called Falcon 9, um it was able to travel outside of the planet Earth, and it successfully was able to land back inside, you know. So this is pretty cool, like this I'm learning about this rocket, and they're saying that this rocket has Merlin engines. There's the type of engines that the rocket has, and it's able to travel and send cargo to Earth, outside of Earth, into space, and then also it's able to travel back into our planet Earth, and transport the cargo back into the planet, which is pretty cool. I feel like, this country is evolving right now with a lot of technology, and, it fascinates me to see that this country is innovating and doing good things. And so also, like, I've been learning about this rocket called Falcon 9. It says that this rocket has strong thrust. It has like four thrusters, and which is what helps the rocket able to fly out of the planet, you know. And according to NASA and SpaceX, is well built. They've been innovating this rocket for a while. They've had a lot of unsuccessful attempts. According to the media outlets and things. It looks like this rocket had like multiple attempts. They've had a lot of successful attempts in the past, and now this is like the first time it makes history because it landed the boosters in the Bahamas. So it traveled from Florida, I think from the Kennedy Space Center to the Bahamas. So that's pretty cool. It's nice to see that SpaceX, and Elon Musk, as we all see, Elon Musk is with the president right now in the White House. He's been talking a lot about his innovations and things. I think he's like creating a lot of cool things. And so also, so I'm learning that this rocket has a something on the rocket. The Falcon 9 rocket has something like a dragon. They call it a dragon. So it's able to go to space and out of is able to go into space out of planet Earth, and is able to send something called a dragon to the space station, where it looks like the astronauts up there, because there's a space station up there and just orbiting around space, and there's actual American astronauts who are in there, who live in there. And this thing that they call it a dragon is able to connect and attach to the space station, and then it returns back to the planet with some cargo that the astronauts put in it, and then it actually travels back into the United States, and back into the planet Earth. So I find that pretty cool, like that there's something that can actually be sent up there through a rocket, and then it attaches to the space station, and then you can put cargo in it, and then it goes back into the planet. I find that very fascinating, guys. Like, I love how this country, is just innovating. It's like it's really innovating big time. And also, so according to also the media, this mission called Starlink, the Falcon 9, the rocket was able to send like 23 satellites into space orbit. So I find that pretty cool because it looks like this satellite is able to transfer like power and like internet and certain things in the orbit, and the astronauts are able to use that in space, because it's like, imagine you're up there floating in space, which is pretty fascinating to hear this because God created all of this, and we're now innovating with that. We have rockets that can send satellites with internet built in it, and then these astronauts are up there sleeping up there, and they're able to utilize Wi-Fi and internet because of these satellites. It's pretty cool. So these are some things that are going on right now. You know, this is a headline that they're talking about SpaceX, and it successfully landed the boosters. In the Bahamas. And I find it pretty cool that this was done. Um. So yeah, they're saying this is the first time, ever that Starlink mission lands the rocket off the coast of the Bahamas for the first time. It's pretty cool. And so yeah, it sent some satellites up there. I find that pretty fascinating to see that. But yeah, I'm very excited to see that SpaceX is actually a company, an American space company. And the CEO is Elon Musk, and it's pretty nice to see that they're innovating and creating these cool things. And technology is advancing. I feel like they're trying to like create like something like a rocket that can actually send humans to like to another country or something, like through a rocket, or it's just they're trying to send cargo and different things through a rocket. Now we if any of you guys don't know, NASA and these space companies, they've had a lot of unsuccessful attempts, but they're just learning and getting better. They're innovating, from new missions. But yeah, this is just something that's going on right now, and I wanted to share my thoughts on it. SpaceX uh, launches the Falcon 9, and it landed the boosters in the Bahamas. It's pretty cool. Well, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in another video. Take care.